before has never been set to taste. A tale of land beyond a seemingly ordinary wardrobe. A secret about to be discovered by 4 very special children. The story of the remarkable events that occurred when these 4 children were sent away from London during the war. Sent away to the country 10 miles from the nearest railway station and 2 miles from the nearest post office. It was a house belonging to a very old professor who lived only with a housekeeper, Mrs. McCready, and 3 servants. The children's names were Susan, Edmund, and Lucy. As you see, all started one very rainy day.
No, that's not it at all. Oh.
Edmund. Can do it upstairs in an hour or so.
In the meantime, I say we go explore the house.
A simply enormous wardrobe. If anything goes wrong, I can just go back.
Goodness gracious me. Good evening. Good evening. I don't mean to be inquisitive, but should I be correct in thinking that you are a daughter of Eve?
My name's Lucy.
But you are what they call a girl.
Of course I'm a girl.
Me, a girl right here in Narnia.
Narnia? Where's that?
This is Narnia. It is the lamppost and the great castle at Paravel on the Eastern Sea. At any rate, my name is Thomas, and it is a pleasure to meet you, daughter of Eve.
And you, Narnia.
It has been forever so long, and we catch cold if we stand here in the snow. Lucy, daughter of Eve, would you care to have tea with me?
Well, I shan't be very long. Thank you, Mr. Thomas.
Here, I'll play you a song.
Oh.
Under her thumb. It's she who makes it always winter, never Christmas. I'm a kidnapper for her, and I have orders from her that if I ever saw a son or daughter of these in the woods, that I would catch her and hand them over to her. And I've pretended to be your friend and asked you to come for tea with intentions of handing over to her.
Breathtaking! You mustn't!
The Queen, now that I know you, but we must be off at once. Here, I will show you off to the lamppost. We must be quiet. The woods are full of spies, and the trees are even on her side.
Found herself back at the very place where her adventures had started hours ago. She emerges from the wardrobe back in England, however, to realize that the others never even knew of her disappearance.
I'm back! It's all right, I'm back!
Aw, so you've been hiding, haven't you, Lou? Hiding and nobody noticed. Well, you'll have to hide longer than that if you want us to start come looking for you.
But I was gone for hours and hours.
Fatty, quite fatty.
But it's true. I was in the wardrobe and I was in his land and I met a father who had tea. And there was a man called Narnia. Come, you must see for yourself.
Why, you goose, it's just an ordinary wardrobe.
A jolly good hoax, Lou. We half believed you.
A few days later, a game of hide-and-seek. Lucy, hoping to affirm her earlier adventures, heads off to the wardrobe. Edmund follows her to the room and decides to get into it himself, not because he thought it was a particularly good place to hide, but because he wanted to go on teasing his sister about the imaginary country of Narnia.
She thinks I'm coming to find her. She's hidden way in the back. Lucy! It's me, Edmund. I'm here too. Come out already. We'll make it a pax.
Very far off into the wood, Edmund heard a rustling sound. He listened as the sound came nearer, and at last there swept into his sight a sledge drawn by a fat old dwarf. Behind him in the sledge sat a very different person, a great lady, taller than any woman that Edmund had ever seen. Her face was white, not merely pale, but white like paper icing sugar, except her very red mouth. All in all, it was the proudest face that Edmund had ever seen, but also the coldest and stressed.
Do I have a look?
Is that how you address a queen? Tell me, child, are you a son of Adam?
I don't know what you're talking about. I was on vacation.
Oh, I can see that you're an idiot, if nothing else. Are you indeed human?
That's a good night, Chubby. Of course I'm human. I came into this world through the wardrobe.
A door from the world of men. I have heard of such things. Dear, it must be frightfully cold. Would you fancy some hot cocoa or some fiddles?
No, thank you.
Ah, your mouth says no, but your fat gut says yes.
Well, I would fancy a bit of Turkish delight if you have any about you.
No problem, child. Here you are. Delicious buffet.
I want some more. Oh, if you please, Iron. If you don't get me anymore, I will return to my brother and 2 sisters in the other world. Son of Adam, I should very much like to meet your brother and 2 sisters. If you bring them to me, you shall have as much Turkish delight as you want.
Oh, there's nothing special about them. They can always come later.
No, but if they come later, you might forget all about me. My house is between those 2 hills you see in the distance. If you bring your brother and sister to me, I shall make you a prince, your brother a duke, and your sisters duchesses.
But I want it now!
Till next time!
Golly, they don't make them like that in England. Straight teeth and all. And what a jokester.
Yep.
Oh, Edmund, isn't it Rob? You were right, I was wrong. I'll say I'm sorry if you'd like.
Oh, I was having lunch with Mr. Tumnus before, and he was telling me all about the White Witch, who calls herself the Queen of Narnia, but isn't really a queen at all. Oh, come on, what fun! Let's go tell the others of our adventures.
He passes back into England with Lucy by means of the wardrobe. Lucy urges her brother to tell Susan and Peter of their adventures in Narnia as means in which to verify her story. But when it comes time for Edmund to speak,
Lucy and I were playing, pretending that our imaginary country is real. Just for fun, of course. There's nothing there, really. Now, what's the matter with her? That's the worst of young kids.
Look here, shut up, you. You've been perfectly beastly to Lou, setting her off again.
Watch it.
Look, now we all know it's nonsense, but your jeering and nagging doesn't help.
I thought...
You didn't think at all.
Just stop that infernal arguing. Come on now, let's go find Lucy.
children were exploring the house and heard some visitors about. Having been warned about disturbing such visitors, they scampered off to hide.
It's McCready, and she's getting closer. You know what happens when they find us playing when there's visitors about. But where can we go?
To the wardrobe. Go, 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 go. Hurry, people.
Ow! I wish McCready would hurry up and take this visitor away. I'm horribly cramped.
There's something sticking into my butt.
Look, I'm sitting up the tree.
By Jove, I do believe we've gotten into Lucy's wood after all. Well, I'm sorry for not believing you, Lou. Will you shake?
Of course. And now, what do we do next?
Do? Why, we explore the wood, of course. Let's be off.
I'd say, oughtn't we be bearing a bit more to the left? That is, if we're headed for the wardrobe.
Why, if all the poisonous little beasts. You were here before, weren't you?
I'll pay you all for this. Heck of self-centered, self-satisfied, stuck-up prig. Okay.
Off the children tracked to the house of good Mr. Tummins. has arrived them broken to bits. Crockery lay smashed and everything had been slashed to shreds with a knife. They noticed a piece of paper fluttering about. Was the
What do we have here? The former occupant of these premises, the Fawn Tumnus, is under arrest and awaiting his trial on a charge of high treason against Her Imperial Majesty of Narnia, Chatelaine of Cair Paravel, Empress of the Lone Islands, etc. Also of comforting her said Majesty's enemies, harboring spies and fraternizing with humans. Signed, Hank, Captain of the Guard.
after much debate, that they should try to help Mr. Tumnus. Then something very peculiar happened. A tiny red-breasted robin leads the children to an opening to the thicket. Then, without warning, flies off into the blue sky of Narnia.
Hey! It has flown away.
Well,
Shut up!
Shh! Look!
What is it?
There's something moving among the trees over there. Look, there it goes again. Look, it wants us to follow it. It is warning us. No! Look, it's telling us to follow it. And it's warning us not to make a sound.
What do you think, Lou? Shall we?
I think it is a nice beaver. We don't know that, fools. Well, what other choice do we have? Oh, okay. Son of Adam?
That's right.
Come on. Aslan is on the move, and maybe has already landed.
Presently, a very curious thing happened. Although none of the children knew who Aslan was, any more than you do. At the moment that the beaver spoke these words, they all felt very real and very different emotions. Oh, Peter felt suddenly brave and adventurous. As if some delicious smell or delightful strain of music had just floated by her. Edmund felt a sensation of mysterious horror. Lucy got the feeling that one has when it is the beginning of a holiday or summer vacation. So the beaver's lovely little dam and are greeted by a kind-looking old she-beaver. She and Mr. Beaver, her husband, prepare the children a wonderful meal, and they all sit down to sup.
And now, do please tell us what has happened to Mr. Tumnus.
That's very bad business. I heard from a bird who saw them take him away to her house.
But what will happen to him, dear Mr. Beaver?
The statues all through the holes in the courtyard. They've turned them all into stone.
Yeah. And Aslan is the only one who can do anything about it.
Who is Aslan?
Aslan? You don't know who Aslan is? Why, he's the king. He's the one who will settle that no-good queen.
Right.
when Aslan comes into sight. At the sound of his roar, sorrows will be him all. When he bears his peace, winter will wait its death. And when he shakes his mane, we shall have spring again.
Jolly good rhyme. You'll understand it when you meet him.
But when shall we meet him?
Why, daughter of Eve, that's what I brought you here for. I'm to lead you to him.
Is he a man?
Certainly not! No, Aslan is the lion. The greatest lion of them all.
Word has been sent that we are to lead you to the stone table to meet him.
Where is that?
It's down the river, a good step from here.
I would like to learn a little bit more about this white witch person, if you please. Is she human?
She would like you to believe it. And it is on that which she bases her claim to be queen. But she's no daughter of Eve. She's half djinn, half giant. There is not a drop of human blood in that witch at all.
Wait a minute. Where is Edmund?
What? Porker?
Not over there.
Edmund was gone. Outside they went to look for him, but the snow was falling thickly and steadily, and there was no sign of him anywhere. It is here that Mr. Beaver reveals his first impressions of Edmund, that he had the look of one who has seen the White Witch and eaten her food. Despite protests from the peasantry children, it is decided that the best thing for them to do is to leave for the stone table that very night. As the sooner the children find Aslan, the better the chance they have of saving their brother from the evil clutches of the White Witch. Meanwhile, Edmund is making his way to the White Witch's palace to satisfy his craving curiosity, and especially his craving tummy.
Okay. Silly statue.
I've come, Your Majesty! Fool, where are the others? How dare you come alone?
I did my best. I got them all the way to the Beaver's house.
Is that all your news?
Well, I did hear something about Aslan landing. Now, where is my Turkish delight?
Turkish delight for the little prince.
Wait a second! Did you say Aslan? Here in Narnia!
I'm just repeating what I heard. Now, about that Turkish delight.
That's just about enough out of you, you brain-carotid numbskull! Dwarf!
Yes, Your Majesty.
You already my best sledge. And this time, use the harness without.
Oh, Your Majesty.
Old hiding place for beavers in bad times. Come on!
Now. Hey, it's all right. Come on.
like her power's weakening. Huh? Didn't I tell you? It's always winter, always winter, and never Christmas. Well, come and look at this.
Look, it's Father Christmas.
Well, come at last. Athens on the move, and the witch's power has weakened. Now time for your presents. Yay! A new sewing machine for you, Mrs. Beaver, and I'll drop it off on the way I pass.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mr. Beaver, you'll find your damn all finished and all the leaks and weeks. And you can see it when you go back.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. That's all right. So sorry.
Adam's son, these are your presents. They're tools, not toys, it am, fool. Tools, not toys. You know when to use them. You get so.
Thank you, sir.
Wow.
Okay, you have to stop. Susan, Eve, Sada, these are for you. You must use the bow only in great need. It doesn't easily miss. Now let me see what I got in here. And when you blow your horn, help us some kind of will come to you. Lucy, Eve, Sada. Here's a few drops of safe. Here's a few drops of liquid. From this bottle will heal the wound. It will heal the wound. And now, and this, the dagger is to defend yourself in great need.
Brave enough.
Of course you do. Ma'am,
Thank you. Thank you, Father Christmas.
Thank you.
You just made my day.
of long live the true queen. King.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Ho, ho.
It's no good, Majesty. I can't pull in his sledge.
Oh! Of all the incompetence!
Tie the hands of the human creature behind it.
F you. Let's go. Come on.
Faster! Faster, come on!
This is no saw. This is Aslan's doing.
If either one of you mentions that name again, instantly be killed.
Peter, Susan, Lucy, and the Beavers walk right through the morning. Like the witch, they are baffled by the thaw around them, but find it is glorious rather than threatening. They stand at the top of an enormous hill, overlooking the ocean. And at the top of that hill, surrounded by animals and creatures alike, was a stone table. And there stood the most glorious creature any of them had ever imagined.
By gum! We have come, Aslan.
By joining the White Witch. Oh,
I'm sorry, Aslan. It was partially my fault. My cruelty helped him go wrong.
Oh, you...
Can anything be done for Adamant?
My gum!
At that very moment, the witch's wolves emerge from the surrounding thicket. Susan is chased up a tree, and Peter slays the head wolf, Mogrim, with his new sword. As a reward for his first kill, Aslan himself knights Peter.
That was great. Wow.
No! Peter was being knighted. Things had been growing steadily worse for Edmund.
Incredible by now.
Four thrones at Cair Paravel. What if only 3 were filled?
Yeah. It might be a good idea to keep this one here for bargaining.
Yes. Let him live to have a rescue. Those were a bit dim-witted, weren't you?
We should get on with it, then. Hey, come on, you.
I would have liked to do it at the stone table. That's the proper place. But alas... Hank! My loyal messenger. What news brings you today?
I bring word from the wolves, Your Majesty. They're at the stone table with Aslan. We must flee.
No! Summon all of our people as quickly as possible to the stone table. I have a trifle here to complete while you are away.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Now... This Penmancy child shall perish. Child shall perish. Forever!
Who you call?
Go on, get going. 2-1.
Here! Have some of this! You feel better, I bet!
Where's the witch?
Dum-dum-dum!
When the other children woke up the next morning, they heard that Edmund had been rescued and was presently with Aslan. After they had breakfast, they go see him.
Nice.
Brother, there is no need to speak of him of what is past.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fun!
Jolly good to see you again, Edmund.
An agent of the enemy requests an audience, O Aslan.
What is your message, son of Earth?
The course of the Lone Islands desires safe conduct to come and speak with you.
You have a traitor there, Aslan. Under the ancient laws of deep magic, all traitors are my lawful prey. For every treachery, I have the right to kill. His life is forfeit to me! His blood is my property! No!
Announces to his followers that they will encamp that night at the fords of Beruna during the initial part of their journey. Aslan explains to Peter his plan of campaign, with one strategy for fighting the witch and her people in the wood, and another for assault in the castle.
This extensive preparation distresses Peter, as it seems to suggest that Aslan will not be present at the battle. When they reach camp, everyone beds down, and Lucy and Susan begin to experience a sense of uneasiness as well.
Can't you sleep either?
No, I simply got the most horrible feeling.
So do I, but I can't place it.
Something about Aslan. Either something's gonna happen, or he's gonna do something dreadful.
Let's go look for him.
Oh, I wonder.
Look!
Why? We couldn't sleep. Oh, please, may we come with you?
This is as far as you go.
Okay, Aslan.
Stop chasing.
Find him!
This house cat! Who will save the human traitor? Now that you're here, what's to stop me from killing him now that when you're gone? Kill him! Do you understand that in your stupidity, you have given me Narnia forever? In this knowledge, despair and
Cried and cried until they cried no more. And as they lay there by the lifeless body of the great lion in the early hours of the morning, they became older and colder and thirstier than they had ever been indeed. More than any person ever should be. Finally, they decided to take a walk and stretch their weary legs.
I feel too afraid to turn around. Something awful is happening.
Come on! Oh, it is too bad. Oh, they might have left the body alone.
What's happened? Who's done it? Is it more magic?
Yes!
Aslan? You're supposed to get too. Oh, aren't you dead then, Aslan?
No!
Ride on the mighty back of the great lion, until finally, with one enormous leap, Aslan jumps clean over the stalwart castle wall of the witch's palace. Breathless but unhurt, the girls find themselves tumbling off Aslan's back, right into the middle of a wide stone courtyard full of statues.
Look at all the statues. They're all frozen.
You beast! You hurt Lou! Oh, Edmund!
The battle is over a few minutes after the reinforcements arrive. Most of the enemy is killed in the first charge of Aslan and his humble companions. And when those who are still living see that the witch is dead, they either give themselves up or take to fight. At last, Peter and Aslan exchange congratulations.
Oh, Edmund!
No!
Poor brave Edmund.
Quick! Lucy, the cordial! There are others wounded!
Yes, I know. Wait a minute.
Must more people die for Edmund?
I'm sorry.
Praise the Lord!
Faster. What do you mean?
They began marching eastward down the side of the great river, and the next day they reached Carpavel. That evening, in the great hall of the beautiful palace, Aslan solemnly crowns them and leads them to the 4 thrones, and everyone cheers. They feast and party right through the night, but amid these glorious rejoicings, Aslan himself quietly slips away.
Danger zone! Tell it, man! Tell it! To the danger zone!
This is what I call a target-rich environment. You live your life between your legs, Mav. Goose, even you could get laid in a place like this.
I'm telling you, I'd be happy to find a girl who talked dirty to me.
We're all coming in here. Yeah! Fly out, let the wings fly, fly, fly. Yeah!
It's the way it flies, ice cold, no mistake.
I'm going to overdrive. To the danger zone. Take the ride to the danger zone.
Danger zone.
Where's Aslan? I don't know. I expect he comes and goes. He's wild, you know. Not tame.
Tell him, hey, where's the group?
It's actually me!
And now our story is nearly at the end. These 2 kings and 2 queens governed Narnia, well and long and happy in the reign.
Oh, Peter! Great shot, great shot. Let's do another one, Come on, Peter. Oh, come on, you can hit it. I know you can. Oh, come on, Peter. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Oh, wrong way. Oh, don't get sad, Peter. Just a game. It was lovely.
I'm so happy.
I'm so happy.
Oh, dear.
I'm gonna have some cake.
I'm happy.
Narnia's great.
Oh, yeah.
Back to the fierce giants to the north and created alliances with countries across the seas. And they themselves grow and change as the years pass. Peter becomes a tall and deep-chested man and is known as Peter the Magnificent. Susan grows to be a tall and gorgeous woman, Susan the Gentle. Wider and graver man than Peter. And because his judgment is so valued, he becomes Edmund the Just. For Lucy, well, she's always gay and fair-haired, and is called Queen Lucy, Venice. Cruel and great joy, you never remember their lives in the former world, except as one remembers a dream. Then one fine day, Mr. Tumnus tells them of the white stag, a mythical beast. Shoe grants wishes when caught. Apparently, he has been sighted. So a great hunting party sets out in the pursuit of this creature.
The white stag.
Fair friend, here is a great marble, a key made of iron. Madam, if you look well upon it, you will see that it is a pillar of iron, with a lantern set on top.
By the lion's mane, what a strange device.
It runs to my mind that I've seen its like before. Shall we so proceed?
Let us take the adventure that is before us, although it fills my chest with foreboding. Path leads over here. My God! Whoa!
What's going on? Children have arrived back in this world.
But somehow they know that their adventures in Narnia have not ended, just as they know that they can never enter into the wardrobe again. Somehow they know it's only the beginning of their adventures in the glorious...
My name's Lacey. Madam?
That's right.
Come on. Aslan is on the move, and maybe he has already landed.
Wolves emerge from the surrounding thicket. Susan is chased up a tree, and Peter slays the head wolf.
You guys be quiet for a minute.
Sorry, Sarah, I was talking to them. Oh, man. All right, are you taping?
Yes.
Here it is. An old hiding place for beavers and bad...
That's very bad. Very bad business.
Oh, thank you. Merry Christmas. Thank you.
Yeah, bust in. They're at the stone table with Aslan. We must wait. Ah!
Yeah, careful there, Kate.
Because I'm not a polar bear. I'm